I feel a responsibility to show up and put a smile on everybody's face that buys a ticket and comes and watches us play. And I always tell people, like, when you buy a ticket and you come and watch the Fever play, you keep coming back for more. And I think that goes for all of women's sports as well. So I think that's kind of my responsibility. But I don't always put that on myself. I just go out there, have fun. It's what I do. I can't believe it's my job. I feel very lucky and fortunate. So
it's funny. I was leaving the hotel. A little girl had a WNBA shirt on. She said, "I'm waiting for Caitlin to come out," and unfortunately, she saw me, and I wish she had seen you.
No, that's great as well.
Listen, we were talking about
should
expansion.
have brought her with you.
I should have. You're right. I should have given her a credential. Next time, I got you. We were talking about expansion, though, for the NBA. Obviously, expansion is happening in the W2. By 2030, there could be up to 18 teams, up from 15.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the growth of the league, too, in general?
Well, it's pretty incredible when I first came in, and even the Fever were playing at smaller venues before I got there. And now we were at 12 teams, and then my next year we played at 13 teams, and then this year we're moving to 15. So there was less than 144 spots when I first showed up in the league, and now we're going to be at, who knows, over maybe 170. And I think a lot about people in college and girls in college, and I've already heard from a lot of college players on this, is their dream is to continue to play basketball because they know it's a real opportunity now, and they also know they're going to be compensated for it, and they're not going to have to go overseas to find a way to be compensated for it. Maybe they'll continue to do both, but I thought that was a really cute thing, and maybe not something that people always thought about is the dream of the college women's basketball player is still really real for them to become a professional. So I think expansion is a great thing. I'm excited to see where it goes. I think Cleveland's getting a team. Connecticut's going down to Houston, and I think Philadelphia as well. So I'm excited as many places as we can take women's basketball. I think it's just going to help not only women's basketball, but women's sports in general.
Yeah, and this season you'll see the expansion go to Toronto and Portland. I got to get back to you and your play. I know you were injured most of last season, but you returned to the court after, 8 months off?
Yeah, about
230 days or so like that?
No one was counting.
I was counting. But you came back for the World Cup qualifier. I'm just curious how it felt to be back in game situations and how you felt health-wise.
I mean, you can simulate it as much as possible, but there's really nothing like putting on your uniform and lacing up your shoes and getting out there and playing. And obviously it was a little bit different of a situation. Usually I would have done that with my WNBA team, but doing it at the senior national team level and making my debut obviously added another element of maybe a little anxiety or nervousness. But more than anything, I really did feel like myself. I feel really healthy, and a lot of people put in a lot of time to help me get back there. And it's crazy to think it was 8 months. And more than anything, just excited for the W season. I miss getting to play in front of all the fans in every single city, and especially our favorite fans in Indianapolis.
And it's funny, when she says feel like herself, she means the MVP of the World Cup qualifier. No big deal.